Like many of Edgar Allen Poe's works, The Telltale Heart is an introspection of a madman that is convinced otherwise. Driven to murder the old man they were caring for, this short story presents the narrator's unstable mental state, though it is unclear whether or not the evil eye is as wicked as they claim it to be. It is the source of their distress. And yet, in the end, the narrator turns themselves in after nearly getting away with the crime. From their insistent denials to rather detailed rambling, the anxious-ridden narrator appears on the brink of a complete psychological collapse. Whatever afflictions he could be suffering from is deliberately left up to the reader's interpretation, but it would not be far-fetched to suggest delusions. There is a madness to his methods, as meticulous as it is obsessive, to plan and act out every move with slow precision, 7 days anticipating the perfect moment to murder the old man, up until the other eye opened that fateful night. But why the obsession over the old man's eye? According to them, it resembled a vulture's eye, a pale blue eye with a film over it. Poe, to us, is nothing more than an old man blind in one eye, yet for this narrator their fear of the eye goes beyond how unusual it looks. Given the time in which Poe wrote this piece, it is possible the narrator is a reflection of Poe's ignorance to medical conditions like what the old man has. You can even go so far to say that Poe is blind to the old man's condition. Before medicine advanced to our current understanding, things people couldn't understand back then were chalked up to religious superstitions, so it is not out of the question entirely to assume they may have associated the pale blue eye to death itself. Yet, rereading this, I also interpret this to be the accumulating stress of being a caretaker that the narrator may have feared and resented this potential future for them, and the eye served as a cruel reminder in some ways. Though they loved the old man, the anxiety won over. Throughout the short story, the narrator continues to praise their cleverness, how meticulous they were planning out and executing the plan, all the while continuing to reject any notions of madness from the audience, for a madman surely couldn't do what they did, right? Even going so far as to receive the police sent to investigate a call about suspicion of foul play with confidence. After all, they've done their due diligence. Surely the trouble with the evil eye will come to an end, right? Except where is that sound coming from? That can't possibly be from the old man. He's chopped up into several pieces, but what the narrator can or won't seem to acknowledge that perhaps that it is their guilt beating loud. It is a haunting reminder they've committed a terrible act against someone who has done nothing to harm them. What had been confidence, paranoia replaced instead. The agony the narrator felt earlier amplifies, now faced with the ever-looming feeling of guilt sinking in. In the end, now, pushed over the brink of insanity, the narrator confessed, though they claim they cannot stand the beating of his hideous heart. The old man's heart is long dead. For all their carefulness, the narrator could not remove the one incriminating evidence of the crime, their consciousness.